Now the topic is same for today. This is our lecture number 3, students. Just look at this particular lecture. This is the last episode of lesson number 1, the summer of the beautiful white horse. Just look at the last episode. We had done till that particular point that Aram had demanded to keep horse at least for 12 months. But his cousin Murad was not agreed with that particular point, and ultimately they had compromised that they would keep the horse 6 months more. So automatically we have to start with this particular point. Again, the process of riding, early morning riding had started. They had started riding early in the morning. So Murad used to come. Murad used to come to the house of Aram to take him away early in the morning. Automatically, that had happened for a few weeks. But then what happened? Just look at this particular episode keenly. So while they were just moving to keep the horse where they used to keep the horse in Advisian farm, on the way they had confronted with farmer, that is John Byro, was owner of horse. So they were able to just encounter with that particular fellow. So then what happened? He had observed the horse keenly. So automatically that fellow was able to recognize that that horse was same as it was his horse. So automatically was able to recognize his horse. Just listen to this particular point again, students. तो 6 मंथ तक उन्होंने 6 मंथ तक उन्होंने कॉम्प्रोमाइज कर लिया था कि हम घोड़े को अपने पास रखेंगे, क्योंकि अरम जो था वो राइडिंग सीखना चाहता था. ऑटोमेटिकली नेक्स्ट स्टेप आई हैव ऑलरेडी एक्सप्लेन. तो मुराद यूज्ड टू कम. मुराद डेली अर्ली इन द मॉर्निंग आता था और अरम को उसके घर से पिकअप करके ले जाता था, एंड दे यूज्ड टू गेट एंजॉयमेंट ऑफ राइड एवरी डे. So after fortnight, what had happened? तो उन बच्चों ने घोड़े की राइड ले ली थी. एंजॉयमेंट के बाद they were just moving away. वो जा रहे थे घोड़े को जहां वो छिपाते थे, जहां वो रखते थे एटविजियन फार्म में, वहां उसको बांधने के लिए जा रहे थे. तो रास्ते में उनको जो ऑनर था घोड़े का, they were able to encounter that particular fellow. तो उनको रास्ते में that fellow was there to look at the thing that I think John Byro was able to recognize his horse. पहचान लिया कि भगवान ना करे ये घोड़ा मेरा ही है. And he had just started inquiring from these guys. Yes, what is the name of horse and whatever. This is the last page of this particular NCERT book. Just look at the things, and ultimately what had happened. He was able to just open the mouth of horse also. उसने उस घोड़े को मुंह खोल के भी देखा और he had spoken the word tooth for tooth. Tooth for tooth का बेटे मतलब होता है जितने दांत मेरे घोड़े के थे उतने ही उसके हैं. और he was able to recognize घोड़े का कलर भी वैसा ही है, फिजिक भी वैसी है. Oh, that is why he had inquired from these two guys from where they had taken the horse. So Murad was a very clever fellow. He had answered in a very technical way. He had used technique to just answer the query of that particular John Byro. So, I think you will be able to read, if we look at NCERT book, open your NCERT at the last page. Just read this particular sentence. A suspicious man would believe his eyes instead of his heart. Good day, my young friends. तो यहाँ पे ये जो सेंटेंस उन्होंने हाईलाइट किया है, उन्होंने कहा जिस बंदे को शक होता है, जिस इंसान को सस्पिशन होता है, वो अपने आईज पे ज्यादा भरोसा करता है, दिल पे बाद में भरोसा करता है. एक हमारे जो फीलिंग्स होती है, अंदर की मेंटेलिटी होती है, वो होती है वी आर जस्ट एबल टू गेट एवरीथिंग टू लुक एट द फिजिक ऑफ एनीथिंग. तो जो एक तो हमारी आंखों से देख के हम किसी चीज पे जो भरोसा कर लेते हैं, एक तो वो होता है. एक होता है हमारा दिल और दिमाग जब कहते हैं कि यस, कि जिस बंदे को यहाँ पे हाईलाइट किया गया इस एनसीईआरटी के लास्ट पेज पे, जो जिस इंसान को शक होता है वो अपनी आंखों पे ज्यादा भरोसा करता है, वो अपनी थिंकिंग लेवल पे इतनी जल्दी नहीं जाता. तो automatically that fellow was able to decide the things, and but he would have blamed these two guys. जॉन बायरो ने इन दोनों बच्चों पे ब्लेम लगा दिया होता ऑफ स्टीलिंग दैट हॉर्स, कि हाँ तुमने मेरा घोड़ा चोरी किया है. But automatically these people, these fellows belong to very reputed family. The family was famous for reputation of their honesty. So that is why John Byro was not able to look at that particular point. John Byro इतना क्वेरी कर ही नहीं पाया कि ये मेरा घोड़ा चोरी किया हुआ आपने. Due to the family reputation, he was not able to ask even this particular question. So automatically he had just replied in front of these guys that this horse is twin of mine, dear guys. उसने कहा कि जैसा मेरा घोड़ा था ना, वो घोड़ा किसी ने चुरा लिया है, वो वैसा ये घोड़ा है, ट्विन है उसका. So automatically he had highlighted that particular point in a very different way. So I think crystal clear up to this particular point. Move for the next point. What had happened? So I think no doubt Murad was crazy strict fellow, but he was sensitive also. Automatically, after the meeting with that particular fellow, that is John Byro, they were afraid. उन दोनों बच्चों को एक डर ने जकड़ लिया था. Why these people were afraid? They were not afraid of any punishment. उनको ये डर नहीं था कि हमें कोई punishment मिलेगी. They were afraid of to look at that particular point that their family reputation should not be in danger. उनको डर ये था कि कहीं जो हमारे पूर्वजों ने जो हमारी family reputation बनाया हुआ है उस पे आंच ना आ जाए. So that is why they were afraid of this particular point. Otherwise उन बच्चों को ये डर नहीं था कि आप पकड़े जाएंगे, ये होगा वो होगा. तो मैंने already कहा है कि Aram was very sincere fellow. Murad was crazy fellow, but he was sensitive also. He was able to act and react in a very fine way also. But I think he used to be enthusiastic in taking any action. So just look at this particular point. अब जरा ध्यान से सुन लेना. ये जॉन बायरो की मीटिंग के बाद इन लोगों को, दोनों बच्चों को एक डर ने जकड़ लिया. They were afraid of the things. Already I have announced they were afraid of that particular point that their family background or family reputation shouldn't be in danger. कि कहीं खतरा ना आ जाए हमारी family reputation पे. अगर जॉन बायरो ने टेक्निकल वे से कोई इंक्वायरी किया, and if they would be caught, automatically their family reputation will become zero. So that is why these fellows were able to look at the things at very different level. They have decided to say goodbye to the early morning ridings. और दोनों ने सोचा कि नहीं अब हमें immediately इस horse को ऑनर के पास पहुंचा देना चाहिए. Otherwise our family reputation will become zero. So automatically they had taken immediate decision. Decision was to just give the horse to real owner. जो उस घोड़े का मालिक है जॉन बायरो, उसी को दे दिया जाए. ये स्टेप ऑलरेडी मैंने बता दिया. अपनी फैमिली बैकग्राउंड को बचाने के लिए, अपने फैमिली रेपुटेशन को बचाने के लिए they had taken that harsh step. No doubt they wanted to ride the horse early in the morning. They used to get enjoyment, but that enjoyment was not as important for these fellows as the reputation of their family was. उन बच्चों को अपनी फैमिली का जो रेपुटेशन था वो ज्यादा प्यारा था. ये नहीं था कि चलो they were able to sacrifice their I think, enjoyment for the sake of the reputation of their family. Now, just listen the next point. So they have decided to give the horse, just give the horse to his real owner. Oh, kya? They had taken that particular horse, the barn of John Byro. पहले वो पेटवीजियन फार्मर के पास वो बांधते थे, उसके बांधते थे। अब वो जहां से उन्होंने पहली बार घोड़ा उठाया था, जहां से मुरद ने पहली बार घोड़ा उठाया था, वही उसको बांधने के लिए वो ले गए। Then what had happened? They reached over there. They were followed by dogs on the way. जब वो जा रहे थे, because that particular barn of John Byro was a little bit far away from their own house or where they were. So automatically what had happened, you have to look at this particular point very, very seriously. जब वो जा रहे थे रास्ते में, dogs were following them silently. Dogs भी उनके पीछे पीछे थे. Then that particular Murad was able to look at that particular point. He was a crazy fellow. So automatically his common words used to be, I have a way with horses. I have a way with farmers. I have a way with dogs. Now he had spoken this word in a silent tone. हल्के से वॉल्यूम से उसने अरम को कहा कि यार एक बात ख्याल रख, मैं डॉग से नहीं डरता, डॉग को मैं अपनी बड़ी जल्दी बस में कर देता। So automatically they had taken that harsh step to give the horse to real owner. So automatically just look at the very last point, that is last but not the least point of this particular chapter in a very sincere way. Last we should be able to look at the horse was given to the real owner, but look at the feelings due to the spiritual sense. Spiritual sense क्या होता है? जो हमारी कुदरत की फीलिंग हमारे साथ होती है, that mother had shown a very affectionate attitude towards that particular horse. So automatically he had just shown very fine actions and reactions while they wanted to say goodbye to that particular horse due to spiritual sense of it. And then you will be able to observe the last paragraph that will highlight that John Byro was with his सूर्य ऑलरेडी मैंने कहा था कि जब गाड़ी होती है जिसके साथ घोड़ा बांध के चलाया जाता है, he reached at Aram's house and he was talking to his mother, Aram's mother, and he was saying that he was able to get his horse back and he was very happy. Just look at the last point. उसने ये वर्ड बोले कि जो पहले घोड़ा मेरे पास था उसका टेम्परामेंट इतना अच्छा नहीं था. Now the temperament or attitude of the horse is very fine. So automatically you want to highlight the symbol that the persons who had stolen the horse had kept the horse in a very fine way. So that is why the attitude or behavior of horse was rectified. Just look at that point. But just look at the response of Uncle Khosrow at that particular moment while he was talking to the mother of Aram. He was saying, just look at the last line of your NCERT. Open your NCERT, students. Just look at, I do not know what to think. He said, the horse is stronger than ever. We have done better tempered too. I thank God my Uncle Khosrow who was in the parlor. Parlor is a drawing room, that is living room. So became irritated. At that moment, Uncle Khosrow became irritated and he had spoken the word quite, not quite. Chup ho ja. Quite, Q-U-I-E-T, you are able to understand. Your horse has been returned, pay no attention to it. Spoken. Uncle Khosrow has spoken the word that you are able to get his horse. He was able to get his horse. So he had again I think repeated his common sentence, that is, pay no attention to it. This is the last point of this particular story, students. Just look at the deep level of this particular story. Again, before that, I want to let you know the life skills. हमें हर कहानी, जो भी लिटरेचर हम पढ़ते हैं, उसका फायदा तब होता है जब हम जिंदगी में जीना सीखे उसको पढ़ने के बाद. तो ऑटोमेटिकली मोरल वैल्यूज और लाइफ स्किल्स. आई थिंक आई हैव ऑलरेडी अनाउंस्ड लाइफ स्किल्स क्या होती है बेटा. और ये हमें शायद स्टोरी भूल जाए, ये शॉर्ट स्टोरी नरेटिव शायद भूल जाए. The family, I think, what the values we are getting out of this particular story can never ever be forgotten. That will be with us forever throughout our life. So that is why these are called life skills. We are able to get 4 or 5 life skills out of this particular story. Number 1, first and foremost life skill is we shouldn't steal anything. हमें कभी भी किसी की भी चोरी नहीं करनी चाहिए, किसी भी चीज को चुराना नहीं चाहिए. This is one of the very important life skill. Students, keep it in your mind. We should say goodbye to. I think nobody is doing that type of every activities. Still, we should keep in our mind that we should never steal automatically. Second life skill we are gaining out of this particular chapter is, I think, we must improve our reasoning power. We must improve our reasoning power. Reasoning power already I have announced while we are just looking at our second lecture. Reasoning power होता है capacity to understand what is right and what is wrong. अगर हमें ये समझ आ जाए, जब हमारी रीजनिंग पावर इंप्रूव हो जाती है, ऑटोमेटिकली वी आर एबल टू रिकॉग्नाइज व्हाट इज राइट एंड व्हाट इज रॉन्ग फॉर अस. तो ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट स्किल है जो अपने सेकंड पेज एनसीईआरटी में मैंने उस टाइम हाईलाइट भी किया था कि ये जो फैमिली थी, दे वर प्राउड फर्स्ट, ऑनेस्ट सेकंड, एंड थर्ड पॉइंट ऑफ दिस गैरोग्लेनियन फैमिली वाज दे यूज्ड टू think keenly about what is right and what is wrong. That is, it means they were with strong reasoning power. बेटा ये अपने दिमाग में डाल लीजिए, अपने ब्रेन में डाल लीजिए, तुम में भी ये कैपेसिटी होनी चाहिए कोई भी एक्शन लेने से पहले कि तुम्हारे लिए वो ठीक रहेगा या नहीं रहेगा. तो ऑटोमेटिकली look at this life skill that is very important life skill. Now look at third life skill we have learned out of this particular chapter. Life skill, I think you should be able to recognize this particular point. We must be strict believer of quotation. That is, honesty is the best policy. I think you might have listened number of times so far as this quotation is concerned, but we should be able to implement this particular thing. Even if we have to just make sacrifices to follow this policy or this quotation, we should ever be ready. Students, take care of this particular point. Last but not the least value point or life skill we are able to learn out of this particular chapter is so very important. That is, we shouldn't compromise. We should not compromise with our family values. जो भी हमारी कम्युनिटी के ट्राइब की जो बेसिक्स होते हैं, we should never compromise with that. Dear students, it requires, I think, more than 20 years to make good reputation. But good reputation can be spoiled within a minute if we do anything wrong. So keep this particular point in your mind, dear students. These 5 basic skills are very, very important for you people. I think crystal clear. Now just open your NCERT. Now it's time to look at hard words and a few questions. Should we ever ready to look at the things? Open your books all. Keep your pencils or registers with you and write down the things keenly. Now, number page 1, so far as this NCERT is concerned, already we have to look at this particular point. I have already explained good old days means very fine days of childhood. Next, tough word is tapping. Tapping means knocking. So look at the thing, this particular third paragraph. I couldn't believe what I saw. Just look at. Jahan pe Aram was thinking on that particular line that he couldn't believe what he had seen. So why? If a just question will be reason like that, inverted commas will be there, then I couldn't believe what I saw, then inverted commas should be closed after full stop, then what? So you will be able to answer this particular query, note down the point of answering that in point. So you will have to look at the thing because they were poor. Buying horse was not a cup of tea for that particular Murad. So that is why he was thinking on that particular point. He couldn't believe. यही कारण था कि अरम बिलीव नहीं कर पा रहा था कि मेरा कजन घोड़े के साथ, क्योंकि वो जो ट्राइब थी बहुत पुअर ट्राइब थी. एंड सेकंड पॉइंट ये था, they could never be able to steal. I think this particular page 1, no word is tough so far as things are concerned. Now page number 2 of the same chapter. Just look at, I think, main question you have to design. If we look at a few points about Garogulanian family, to be able to look at the things, number of points can be drawn. No cramming is required for this particular thing. Honest, sincere, proud first. They used to be, I think, very proud of their community, their tribe. And next step is they were strict believer of following the policy of what is right and what is wrong for them. They were in the habit of just sacrificing for the sake of their family values. They could never do anything wrong with any community, even if for that they would have to just look at number of troubles. So I think the crystal clear about page 2 Garogulanian family जो थी उनकी क्या basics था. I think no cramming is required for that. Now next step is look at this particular point. One word is there. I think it is not very tough word. Still I'm letting you know the meaning of this. Pious. Pious. It means holy. Pavitra जिसको बोला जाता है. So I think no other word is tough so far as page number 3 is concerned. Now look at your page number 3 of NCERT. So look at third paragraph. So that will highlight where they used to live. ये दोनों कजन जो थे कहाँ रहते थे, you will be able to highlight. They used to live this particular point. A venue I have already told, that is broad road with trees and plants on both sides of road. So they used to live in walnut avenues. Automatically you should be able to understand this particular point. And if we look at this particular page, you will just second last paragraph. Capricious word is there. Capricious. Changing suddenly. I think students, you are noting down everything. So next word of the same paragraph, so far as next tough word is concerned, And this paragraph is there, vagrant. V-A-G-R-A-N-T. Vagrant means unsettled. U-N-S-E-T-T-L-E-D. Now just look at this particular point. One question can be arisen so far as second last paragraph of this particular page is concerned. The question is, sometimes Uncle Khosrow did the things which used to be proved wrong for his own family. For example, इसमें हमें एक एग्जाम्पल हम कोट कर रहे हैं. कई बार अंकल खोसरो ओवर क्रेजी होने के कारण कुछ ऐसा कर बैठते थे जिससे कि उसकी अपनी फैमिली जो थी उन पे आ जाती थी और वो उन्हीं के लिए नेगेटिव कर देते थे. तो ऑटोमेटिकली आई कोटेड द एग्जांपल. one day he was at barber's shop. So you should be able to understand. The thing is, our son came with a problem. Name of his son was Arak. He had told his father that their house was on fire. कि पापा हमारे घर में आग लग रही है. तो उनके पापा ने क्या जवाब दिया? But said, no harm. Pay no attention to it. Because it was his common dialogue, common sentence. So automatically, even barber became surprised to listen that particular thing and told that his son was highlighting that particular point, that his house was on fire. So again he was speaking the same words, no harm, pay no attention to it. A very crazy way. तो ये पॉइंट एग्जांपल हमें क्लियर करता है कि कई बार ओवर क्रेजी होने के कारण अंकल खोसरो कुछ ऐसा कर जाते थे जिससे कि उनकी फैमिली ही डेंजर में आ जाती थी. तो इससे हमें बहुत बड़ा लेसन मिलता है स्टूडेंट्स, वी शुड नॉट बी ओवर क्रेजी. नेक्स्ट स्टेप इज पेज नंबर 4 of the same book and of the same chapter. Open your book on page number 4, NCERT book. Here you will find just word is snort, snorted. Snorted word, I think, made sound made by horse. S-N-O-R-T. जो घोड़ा जोर से आवाज निकालता है उसके लिए ये वर्ड यूज किया जाता है. So snorted word is here because this chapter is in past tense. Snort, snorted, snorted. Now next step is, so here I have already repeated that moral. So he used to speak same sentence again and again. I have a way. I have a way with horses. और एक जगह उसने ये भी कहा था farmers. एक जगह लास्ट में उन्होंने कहा था dogs. Now just listen the meaning of this. I have a way, that is on page number 4. Well, I said anyway, you have a way with horse. A way with, if we look at this particular means thus a particular talent to deal with the person or thing or situation. यानी have a way मतलब होता है कि एक टैलेंट किसी को कंट्रोल करने का. यहाँ पे जब वो कहता था कि I have a way with horses, he wanted to highlight that particular point that he was with technical skills to control the horses, to deal with the farmers, to deal with dogs. Automatically this particular sentence is crystal clear. Next step is that you will have to look at one word is there so far as page number 6 is concerned. Open your books on page number 6. So you will be able to look at this particular point. Here you will find the word city dweller. Country dweller. Dweller means resident. सिटी डिवेलपर वो होता है जो सिटी में रहने वाला इंसान होता है, कंट्री डिवेलपर होता है जो विलेज में रहने वाला इंसान होता है. You should be able to look at this particular page. Automatically, next page number 7. One word is there, stalk. S-T-A-L-K-E-D. Stalk. S-T-A-L-K-E-D. It means to move out in an angry way. गुस्से से बाहर जाने को ये वर्ड के लिए यूज किया जाता है. STALKED. To move out in an angry way or in an arrogant way. I think crystal clear about this particular word. Now next is, look at your book at the last page. Already I told you the meaning of parlor. PARLOUR. इसका मतलब होता है ड्राइंग रूम. So should be able to look at this particular point. इसको sitting room भी बोला जाता है. SITTING. Now next step is, should be able to look at the last point of this particular chapter. That is, we look at the background of this particular story again. यहाँ पे अंकल खोसरो homesick feel करते थे. ये पॉइंट आप पढ़ोगे. Why he was feeling homesick? क्यों गुस्सा आता था? क्यों arrogant हो चुके थे? कई बार इंसान की लाइफ में ऐसी सिचुएशन आती है जिसके कारण एटीट्यूड उनका चेंज हो जाता है. तो basically, if we look at the details of the chapter at the beginning, I have told you people कि ये जो Armenia जो state था, it was not state, it was a nation. तो automatically ये इसका ये कहाँ पे situated था? It was in Europe and Asia. तो यहाँ पे should be able to look at the thing. Turkish government जो थी, टर्किश गवर्नमेंट ने कुछ ऐसी पॉलिसी बनाई थी. यहाँ पे 2 मिलियन आर्मीनियन रहते थे. उनकी पॉलिसी के अकॉर्डिंगली वो सबको बाहर निकालना चाहते थे. तो दे लुक एट द मैसेकर फॉर दिस पर्टिकुलर कम्युनिटी. तो 1.5 इसी ट्रबल्स में जो आर्मीनियन थे उनको मारे गए थे. वो देवर किल्ड. और जो कुछ बचे थे देवर सेंट आउट. तभी ये यूएस में रहते थे. ये कम्युनिटी यूएस में रहती थी. और अंकल खोसरो जो थे अपने होम टाउन को, अपनी नेटिव प्लेस को, आर्मीनिया को कभी भी भूल नहीं पा रहे थे. सो दैट इज व्हाई ही वाज फीलिंग होमसिक. तो होमसिक का मतलब ये नहीं कि वो अपने घर के लिए बात कर रहे थे. वो अपने बेसिक प्लेस जहां से उनको बाहर निकाल दिया गया था, was highlighting this particular point. So that is why he had become arrogant also. यही कारण था कि उनको हर चीज की परवाह खत्म हो चुकी. उनको ये लग रहा था कि अगर हमारा जो बेसिक हमारी नेशन है वो ही हमसे छीन लिया गया, बाकी चीजें तो छोटी छोटी चीजें हैं. So that is why that fellow had become arrogant and homesick. So dear students, this is all about the chapter. Any query, any doubt, so please write to us. So